welcome back to episode 6.
What time is it?
It's 12:30. We've just recorded half an hour,
And then the
it's
card
fucking broken.
broke.
So, is what it is, right?
Archie wants to die.
Fuck's sake.
I mean, I'm up at 6. He's
I'm
up at 5.
I say up at 5. I've got to be out at 5, so I'm probably up at 4. Is what it is. Right. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
So, what was he talking about? This is cracked already. Fuck me. I want to die. I actually want to die. Oh my god.
Okay,
Okay, right.
let's smash it. One more time.
Yeah. This might have to be a short episode though.
I'll make it
Should we call it at 40 minutes?
an extended cut.
Yeah. Should we call it at 40 minutes, just do a short episode?
No, I think we make it an extended episode.
What does that mean?
Hour and a half.
Fuck that. Get fucked. There, let's just keep it at 40 minutes. We can tie it all in. It'll be alright. Shorter episode, but it is what it is.
No, I want to go for the full hour.
Fuck you, I'm kicking you out after an hour.
Yeah, after an hour.
Yeah, right, okay.
Right, welcome back to Timepiece Talk.
Yeah.
Episode 6.
Episode 6, we've had to record it again, it is what it is.
Half 1 in the morning?
Yep, you know it.
No, not half 1 in the morning.
Half 12.
Nearly 1 in the morning.
1 in the morning.
So we just recorded it, and then the memory card was full, so
Yeah,
we have
so-
to redo it. And yeah, we're all technically good.
Yeah,
Archie's up at 5. No, he's up at 4:30.
yeah, 4:30.
I'm up at 6.
Yeah. We
Um,
love it.
We love it.
Right.
So, how's your week been?
Yeah, good. Just been doing jewellery.
Do you want to elaborate? We need to fill up an hour.
Jewellery, an hour. We're doing, I've been doing loads of engagement
did,
rings again.
You did that Monaco tag.
Tag Monaco.
We
I
did.
changed the crystal.
We
Done
polished
your
up.
watch.
My dad's got this Longines. You might have to cover your face. Tell people what you need to do.
Yeah, so I polished it up. Yeah, I'm just hiding from the camera. Yeah, polished it up, and then the gasket has gone in the glass, so I had to use for temporary. I had to use some
Yeah, so the gasket went, didn't
the
it?
liquid gasket, which is like a little thing you use just in case. But
I don't think he's gonna. I don't think.
no,
I think
we're gonna get the original gasket for it because it can't just be left like that forever. So that's just temporary, just in case you wanted to wear it for the night or something.
Yeah.
Like. But yeah, so
Is
that
what
has
it
to be
is.
done. But yeah, it turned out quite nicely. Put a new battery in it and stuff.
Yeah,
Got it clean.
it's cleaned up quite nicely.
Yeah.
Got a lot of the big scratches out.
Yeah, most of them are out. So
Yeah.
some of them aren't in there. Obviously, but some you can't take out because it over polished the watch. But yeah, it took like 99% of them out.
Yeah,
But
no, it
done
looks
that.
good. I like it.
That's about it, really. I've just been working.
Yeah, I'm the
jewellery.
same. We did Will's website.
Will's website, we did, yeah.
Will's seen what art. .co. .com.
.co.uk.
.co.uk.
Yeah.
It might be live by the time the podcast goes up. If
It-
not, just follow Will on at Will seen what art, and you'll be able to see.
Yeah. He's got a lot of stuff on there. Probably will sell out pretty
Yeah.
quickly.
But I'm quite happy with what because he came to us with he just got the basic free template.
Yeah. And you
Um,
just turned it around into something
I
completely
gave it a good
original.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the nuts. It's got his own font on it. and
Yeah,
everything.
we made his own. So basically, he drew his own font on a piece of paper, and we scanned it in and made it. So you can literally go onto Word and type in like in his own handwriting,
Yeah,
which
it's
is quite
pretty
cool. I wanted to make it more personal because it's like an art. He's an artist. He's all, it's all his own work. So we wanted to make it a more personal brand.
Yeah.
So his logo, it's all hand drawn. His like a lot of like the sort of the story about him, whatever, in the about sections got like a bit of handwritten stuff in there. Just try and make it a bit more. Got a signature at the bottom of the website. We really sort of touched up the website, made it look quite nice.
Yeah.
Quite happy with how that turned out actually.
Yeah, it does look the nuts, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think he's going to sell out pretty quickly.
I think he will. Yeah, you got when he does launch stuff, go and run and grab it because I think it's going to go.
I'm going to buy some, I think. I'm going to buy a few prints.
Mm.
But yeah, yeah, that's about all I've really been up to.
Yeah, a lot of work for me. I've got to back my old marketing client who paused for like a few weeks, which is good.
All right.
They just wanted to pause when they evaluate some stuff like sort of sales and things. And they've obviously got like things like Black Friday. So
right, okay.
with Modify 71, we're going to get Josh on probably next week, by the way, to talk about. He's going to talk about like e-commerce businesses and Shopify and things, which is also relevant for a lot of traders and for ourselves because we run everything on Shopify anyway. And he's obviously built quite a good brand off Shopify. He's turned over quite a bit of money. But obviously for Black Friday, with performance parts of cars, it's quite a niche market. But a lot of people do actually wait. Well, we've had a lot of DMs on the account saying, "Oh, we're going to wait for Black Friday to buy like this diffuser from my 1 series or this carbon mirror cap or whatever."
Yeah.
So we're like, for example, we've got some deals set up saying like first 20 customers are going to get a free bottle of valet product for their car, like car cleaning stuff. There's gonna be like a discount code site wide, things like that. Just trying to work out how we can best take advantage out of Black Friday, because it's a cool thing. It's an interesting concept, Black Friday. Like,
we could probably do something like that.
But it's tricky with watches, isn't it?
I don't think we could really do it with the watches.
No.
Maybe with some of the jewellery.
Maybe if it was
Even
a
that,
brand
it's hard.
that like that Italian brand that we're looking at getting on board.
Maybe, but then again, I don't. It would have to go through all them, wouldn't it?
That's what I mean.
Maybe.
Maybe
some people see that as a devaluing their brand.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe more of the jewelry then.
It's easier to do it with the jewelry.
Yeah, but yeah. So a lot of stuff going on. It's Black Friday this week as well.
Yeah.
So get your freaking discounts.
Yeah. Go and get
a new hat.
Yeah, get a new hat that I need. Been wearing this one for fucking ages now.
Yeah.
So is what it is.
You like that word phrase?
What is what it is.
I
know I say it all the time.
I've started using
bad,
it now.
Isn't it? Terrible. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah. What else? Where are we? Oh, okay. So, first talking point.
Yes, I'm passionate about this. Like we've done this episode, by the way. We've done most of the episode.
Yeah.
Actually, and I've explained how I feel, and Julius is sort of on board.
I'm on board.
Oh, you are.
I just think they're cool. But
okay.
Jacob
they're cool.
Jacob and Co. Question mark.
Yeah, so they're
Answer?
cool. Shit. No, I'm joking.
Title of the podcast.
They're just title it that. That's actually good clickbait. Yeah, the watchmaking's cool. Jewelry side of it's awesome. The astronomy I'm just not a big fan of. I think it's overrated for what it is. It's too big. The watchmaking in it, obviously, I understand.
So astronomias are between 43 and like 50 mil.
Yeah, so they're big boy watches.
Big watches.
I think personally, if they'd done it at 40 mil, I know people are going to be like, "Well, it's not the point of the astronomy. It's supposed to be big. It's supposed to be a showpiece." Blah blah blah. Yeah, I know, but it's not that impressive when something's big. You look at a grandfather clock, right?
Yeah, but you're not wearing a grandfather.
Yeah, I know, but it's like you look at it and go, "Oh, that movement's." Like, I know the movement's technically small in that astronomia, but the things if they put in it in a 40 millimeter case, it'd be so much more desirable to so many people.
Yeah, I do see what you're saying.
Because it's just cool. Like I'd want one in my collection. I would never wear one. The thing is with that, it's
a statement, isn't it? It's you wear it on a nice dinner, like a nice party, nice event, whatever.
Yeah,
but you don't wear it daily.
Like Conor McGregor's got one. I said this earlier.
Yeah.
He wore it
with
a skinny
Conor
McGregor knobhead wears it with like small. He wears it with like skinny suits. Like he wears like little skinny suits.
Your glass got holes in it. I
know it's condensation, hasn't it? Yeah. He wears skinny suits and he's got big astronomy on. It's just like, it looks awful.
Yeah. Do you know what? It does look good on Jacob though.
Yeah, he's quite a big bloke, I think. Though.
I think a little bit.
It would look good on bloody Dwayne Johnson in a suit.
Oh, he would look good on.
Or fucking
that would bang, yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger or something.
What?
Shut up. Yeah.
Cancelled.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, that would be cool. Some big guy like that. But 40 millimeters, if they'd done it in that size, yeah, cool, that would be great. But they don't, so.
Yeah. Do you want to shut the heater off?
Yeah.
So that's get a bit warm.
Yeah, but
million degrees in here.
Yeah, they're cool. Watches are cool.
They also do the Epic X, which is like.
Yeah, that's okay. You showed me that earlier.
Yeah, they're going for about $8,000, $10,000.
I don't like it, but
I'm not a fan. The Epic 2 was okay, a bit better.
Yeah, it looks like a Zenith Defy.
The Bugatti Tourbillon.
Impressive,
But
watchmaking.
again,
Weird. It's like Arab market,
wouldn't really
really.
wear it.
Arab
What
market would
else
like
is
that.
there? Some of the astronomers you've
It's
got
like
to
a wannabe
admire.
RM sort of thing.
Yeah, you got to admire some of the astronomers, like the roulette wheel one, the Godfather with the piano. And even to be fair, they look good in the time lapse. Is what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, they look good. They look good, but I don't see.
But to see all that movement, like going round
and
round
also
and round
another thing we talked about earlier, the amount of money you lose on one of those is absolutely
So we were looking on Chrono. I don't want to be wrong, but I'm pretty sure retail's close to $1 million.
Yeah, depending on what model it is, obviously. Like,
Yeah.
you get more expensive, a lot more expensive.
They were varying resale with box papers between 180 grand and 400 grand, and the 400 grand were probably precious metals.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think all the astronomers are precious metal, I think.
Oh, really?
I think so. But I've just it's the lower model. It's just the lower model. But
so that just goes and shows like that they depreciate like crazy.
Yeah. It's like spending like let's say their one was 300k.
Again.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up. But like buying a Hublot is better. You would never say this because you buy a Hublot, you lose your money. Like you know what I mean. You buy any Hublot in retail, you lose your money. You buy some Rolex in retail, you won't lose money. You buy some Rolex in retail, you will lose money. Any Hublot, you lose money.
Yeah.
Any Jacob and Co, you lose money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like you're
that
better off.
Onto what that will actually later on when we talk about.
You lose less money buying a Hublot than you do buying a Jacob and Co.
So don't buy either.
Don't buy either unless maybe it's a piece unique and you're a multi-millionaire, and maybe if you're lucky enough, you might flip it to
Drake has got quite a lot of Jacob watches.
He probably just gets given them though, doesn't he?
True.
And he's a multi-millionaire, so
yeah, and he has a lot of cool watches. So
yeah, it makes up for it in
that RM that he matched the bezel to his blazer.
He's got some. That? Yeah, that's the so-called Pepsi, the sapphire one, and then he's got like RM69s and stuff. He's got like some sexy.
Yeah, if you got the money, just go buy an RM instead of
exactly. If you got the money to be spending a few $100 grand on a watch and you're going to buy an Astronomia, buy an RM. Buy an RM.
Or just buy a bunch of Pateks.
Yeah, I'll buy some Patek. Yeah, better watch.
I'm angry now.
Yeah.
Why would you go and buy them? And then they also did like the freaking 5 time zones, which was
buy a Ferrari.
Oh yeah, actually just
buy a Ferrari.
Don't buy a watch if you're going to buy
GT3.
I mean, it's controversial, but
yeah.
they are cool. But
they have their place for people that like them. I understand that, but they're just.
I wouldn't say like if someone, you know what I mean. I would wear it as well to like a special event.
I would never. It's just not me. It's not my watch.
If you had like a really nice suit and it was like a really.
Because you can't put
that
thing don't look good with a suit unless you're a big bloke. I couldn't wear it. You probably couldn't wear it. It's fucking big old 50
Yeah,
I'd
rather wear an RM.
Yeah,
100%.
And they're gorgeous sizes RMs. They do smaller ones. They do big ones for the big people. You know,
big
people. And RM.
What, anyone over 5'9"?
Yeah, exactly. Anyone over that size is big.
They're giants.
The best RMs are, in my opinion, my favourite RMs are RM01 with the tourbillon, the first ever one they made in 2001.
What do you think of is it the 16, the flat one?
I like it.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, a lot of watch dealers hate it and they just don't want to touch it. But I'll give it 5-10 years, it'll be banging. It'll be like,
it's quite cool. It's quite retro looking.
Yeah, and then all the dealers that tell you today they're shit will be like, oh, I knew this was going to be big. I knew this. They say it all the time. All this stuff. I know. Like they do a round one as well. Not the big fuck off round one like the Arnold Schwarzenegger one. I think they done one. No, they done one for who's the guy who played Rambo? Fucking why don't I know that name?
Oh,
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah,
they done one for him. And that's massive and not my, I don't like that sort of stuff. But they've got a smaller round one, and it's actually all right. Yeah, not bad. Like in the future, I believe they'll probably go up. Like to be fair, all RM has. You look at RM5s. No one wanted an RM5 like a couple of years ago. Now they're like big money. RM10 as well. You could get an RM10 2 or 3 years ago for about 50k.
Yeah.
You can't get one for nearly under 100 grand now.
It's ridiculous.
Big money.
I also went into Selfridges actually.
Mm.
Rolex empty.
Yeah,
it's no surprise. They had like a freaking Wimbledon date just exhibition only in the window.
36 mil, wasn't it?
36 mil, and it was exhibition only. A couple of other date justs. I looked inside the boutique, the whole thing empty. That was in the Wonder Room. It's good little selection they got in there though.
Mm.
They got the Tudor. They've got quite a lot of. I wanted to go and I almost did a really Julius typical thing and asked for a Tudor
the
to see
Harrods.
the Tudor Harrods in
Yeah.
Selfridges. That would have been great. Vacheron Constantine. They had quite a lot of stuff there. APs, but no sport models, obviously. And then you got like the Cartier boutique and that, but they don't put any watches in the window anymore.
No.
Cartier.
No.
It's all their jewellery.
It's just jewellery, but I think that's just because it's Christmas time.
I think we're due a little trip down there soon.
Yeah, I need to go down there, get some bits.
Yeah.
I want to go to. I think I'll just go to West. I need to go to Westfield though. This is where I get this hat from.
We'll get another one.
In choice, yeah. I'm gonna get the same brand because they're like snub nose
ones.
ones.
Where is the choice in Westfield? Because I couldn't find it.
Opposite Watches of Switzerland. No, it ain't. It's a lie. You go.
How long ago did you go there?
Imagine you're coming out of Watches of Switzerland. You go right. You go right. Walk down. Then you go left, and it's down that long way past another watch shop.
How long ago did you go there?
A couple of months ago now.
Okay, because I thought it might have closed. Because I went like a year ago and I couldn't find it.
No, it's definitely there. Still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe we go sooner.
Yeah.
Sooner than later.
Try and get down there because I'd like to go back.
Yeah, I just want to freaking get out into London a bit more. I'm bored of. We've been stuck here for so long.
Yeah, I hate London, but yeah, I'm
you don't like it, but I do.
Shithole.
Controversial.
It is a shithole. It is. London is a shithole. Definitely. It's just the whole. It's like any city. Shithole. Like Paris is a shithole. London is a shithole.
Yeah,
my opinion. You know what I mean? That's because I'm from countryside.
Yeah, but so am I.
Yeah,
but I was born.
Well,
you
was born in London. You got a different upbringing to it.
I
go there every day.
Like a year.
Yeah, I go there every day, and I see I work in some of the shittest places in London.
Yeah, I was born in Chelsea,
and then I work in some of the best places in London as well.
Yeah,
like
you see a difference.
I see like the most I work in some of the most like. I've worked in like the Ritz. I've worked in like loads of other places like that, and then I've worked in like council estates in Edmonton, and I've worked in like Greater London, like the places where I don't have a lot of money, and I just think like, you know,
it just depends, doesn't it?
Personally, I don't like it, but it is what it is.
What time are we getting? Oh, nearly midnight.
Nearly midnight.
Let's go. Sorry, nearly 1 in the morning.
Nearly 1 in the morning. Yeah, fucking hell. There we go.
What was the next thing? So we've done. So this main talking point.
I like Central London, by the way.
Yeah, everyone does. Yeah,
because it's just like, you know,
it's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Everyone likes Central London. Okay.
I don't like people though. I just don't like lots of people. I just don't like it. I like being able to go on a walk and not see anyone.
Yeah.
I'm just not a very sociable guy, you know. I am to mates like but like even when I go to the Stortford, where it's just our local town. Yeah. I just don't like.
No, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
You know what we need to? We can't, because that was quite a genuine conversation. But was the speaking of Bishop Stortford, so we're looking at office space.
Yeah.
And there's that one opposite that bar that I keep talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying how, like, do you remember we were talking about we'd probably move the podcast there? We want
to
make like an appointment only space as well.
But
make
this
is
once we've got the site running. Yeah. We've got some cash flow going in.
There's no point doing it without the cash flow.
Yeah, because I don't want to spend more money. We spent like
so much. You spent a lot of money, put in time. I've put in a lot of time. Like,
yeah,
we just don't want it to go down the drain.
Since 2014, I put not every penny, but like
nice Mercedes on your drive.
Yeah, exactly. I've put a lot of money into the company, like machine wise, to set up what we've got in here. It will cost you tens of thousands to set it up, to find everything, to buy everything, all the little bits. It's not even the machinery is really not where the bulk of it is. It's all the materials that I've used and all the.
For sure.
I've got 3 3D printers. I've got a CNC machine. Never used it. I'm not going to go through what I got in here because I've got so much, but like I've got stuff in here that's, you know, minimum thing in here. There's some machines like 300 quid. That's the minimum. Yeah. And then it goes up and up and up. But yeah, it is what it is. But
at least we have that, and then we can make it.
This is already here.
But the thing with it is, we want to try and get our own space, and have obviously desks there, do appointment only.
Yeah.
Bring in like a case. We're gonna have a small, obviously start off with a small set of stock. So bring in like a watch case to bring clients up, have a nice display stand. Just make it look nice, and that's kind of like the first goal, really, the first little milestone. It'd be interesting to work out what sort of figures.
It's getting late.
What sort of figures and stuff we'd want to be pulling out of that space. What we'd want to be making from utilizing that space, and we need to run some numbers and look at some stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a conversation we need to have. But yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot in the pipeline, and
definitely.
it starts off with getting this website done, getting the stock on there. The watches is easy for us to get. We can just get them all consigned, get them all.
Yeah, and I've got quite a lot of stock
Yeah, you've got
already.
quite a lot of stock already. Actually, speaking of, we've got. Did we talk about the Aquaterra and the?
Yeah, we got two.
I think we have talked
bits.
about it.
Yeah, we have. I think. Well, we've got. I think so. We've talked about 3 times now.
We've done the podcast 3 times.
Oh yeah.
If we haven't said it, we had that Aquaterra Spectra Edition and a
It's a Breitling of some kind. It's not very nice one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Good salesman.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. It's honest. This is the honest podcast. You know what I mean? It's not. It's a.
Some people will like it.
Yeah. Not for me. It's too big for me.
XBO 170 2017 full set. Both watches are full set. So if you know anyone who wants one,
your nan,
maybe she might want a big 45
guy.
millimeter Breitling.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also some stuff with Tag as well. We're just doing some deals lately.
Yeah.
Trying to work on something. We were trying to work on a deal with Connor from Timepieces again. I know he listens to the podcast. But the client wants to hold off for a few weeks until he gets like a bonus or something. So that's fine. But yeah, so some stuff moving with that. Which I don't know if we've said it already, but and we want to obviously want to get. Is it James?
James, I want to get James on the podcast.
We want to get
whose those watches are.
Yeah, we want to get Soho Watch Company.
Yeah.
Next week, like I said, we'll have Josh from Modify. Let's talk about Shopify. Yeah. So I guess that leads on to our main talking piece. So actually, funny enough, this came from my barber today. Shout out to Dan from Hudson's Barber. It's his own shop, Hudson's Hair, whatever. I was chatting to him. He's got several pieces. He got some like Rolex sports models like from on the list, so he's done very well. But he was saying if a recession hits, which
has done in the past,
has done a chance with everything that's happened with COVID, who knows? I mean, that watch market, the way it's going up and up and up and up, like surely something's gonna have to give at some point. And so if a recession hit, right, first thing people are going to do is get out of their luxury cars, sell their subs, sell their watches, sell their, sell
the
their
mass majority of people. But what happened with the last recession is a lot of people thought that this was going to happen. And don't get me wrong, the luxury sector. Don't get me wrong, the luxury sector did take a big hit, but
were you working in it when it happened?
No, it was 2008. I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
When it happened. It took a bigger toll on the high street brands, not people who would like doing like us, because the
ADs and stuff,
ADs and Bond Street shops and Oxford Street shops, and Hatton Garden, big Hatton Garden jewelers, like a lot of things like that took hits. But people, traders and stuff, we always keep going. Obviously, it gets harder, but what happens when like you said, people are trying to get out of their stuff? It's a good time for people to buy, for us to buy, because obviously we're going to be in the trade.
But are people going to be buying? Oh, for us to buy or customers?
For us to buy.
Yeah.
Because people are going to be, and customers, if you're looking to buy a watch.
The thing is, who's going to be looking, realistically, who's going to be buying a watch?
There is this people, that's what I mean. The thing is, like when coronavirus started hitting, it's demonetized for saying coronavirus.
Really?
I think so. I think you get like fucking things with, actually I don't know if you do coronavirus. No, but like if you think back to when Corona started, people were like, no one's going to be spending money, no one's going to be this. I had fucking orders
Yeah.
when I was doing loads of custom
No,
stuff.
online stuff boomed.
Yeah. But
Brands literally blew up in lockdown.
yeah, because of the whole thing. But I've always been online, so I've never really noticed a difference apart from people just sitting at home ordering stuff off me. So I don't know. I think personally, if it happens, it happens. The business it's going to affect all businesses. It's not going to just be us.
No, it'd just be interesting because the thing is though, when the recession, if it does hit, one of the things is like not everyone sells like specific everyone sells like their watches or their cars because it's a solid way of getting money out. So if everyone starts selling their Submariners, there's going to be less demand for demand for Submariners, more stock of Submariners because we would have bought them all.
So what I think is that it's never going to drop the prices of watches like that because let's say
Hey, 5-year-old.
Right, so
where
was we? Recession. Personally, I don't think right. So this is what will happen. If say like you just said, like everyone wants to sell their subs and stuff, it won't affect the value of the sub because people are selling it, right? And they don't want to be selling it, but they have to be selling it. People who need the money, right, are going to be selling it. Most people who buy those watches don't need the money and they'll be fine, right? And they're not going to sell them. But the people who do need the money are going to sell them, but they'll always want that watch still because those people are the aspirational people who have gone and bought that watch. So the value to buy that watch, the amount of people who still want that watch and lust after that watch will keep the value that price. It might fluctuate a tiny bit, but it's not gonna affect it to a point of like.
So do you think Rolex is just gonna keep going up and up and up?
No, there'll be a point where it levels out and it just stays the same.
So then we just have to operate in that.
Yeah, I think subs are at that sort of price now. They're sort of leveling out now because 10, 12 grand for a sub is fucking stupid.
Yeah, but it's annoying because our margins then become just less and less.
Yeah, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? It happens all the time. But also, what you got to think about is, other watches going out of fashion and coming back into fashion. Like, there's things now that we'll think. Oh,
so, for example, Joao Perigo, I think, is a brand that could come up in the future.
This watch, you never know. You really don't know. Like, looking back at it, people are like, "Oh, the Daytonas of." People didn't
actually,
like
when you take the example of the Daytona or whatever, like
people were giving them away they were like giving them away at press conferences and stuff, and like gifting them to people, and like dealers would be selling them for literally like not a lot. I've got a book, a catalogue from when I was born of the subs, and the subs are 2K in 2000, year 2000, $2,000. Do you know what I mean? That it's not.
Yeah, do you know? I was watching a video, and I think it was Timepiece Gentleman, and they were trying to find a birth year Daytona or Submariner, so a birth year watch, right? It'd been made, and the issue they're having is the papers, the receipt, sorry, like when it was sold on the paperwork, was like 4 years after the date it was made.
Yeah,
so the paperwork says 1980.
Yeah, but the serial was
the serial's a 78 or 77.
Yeah.
And Marco had said that he'd got on a Daytona once. There was 19 stamps like 1980.
Yeah,
and it'd been sold in 1990
because no one wanted them.
It sat in a Rolex safe for 10 years in a shop.
Yeah, because no one wanted them. It's stupid.
Mad.
Like this watch could be stupid money one day. You just don't know. But that again, that doesn't really relate to the whole. If there was a recession or something. But I don't think it would affect it massively. I think it will just stay. It will stay the same. It's going to be harder for people to afford to buy the watches, but for us it'll be all right because the people who are desperate for the money, the pants will be pulled down, and people will get their pants pulled down who need money. It's like what you see in pawn shops a lot. You always get good deals in pawn shops because unfortunately the people that go to pawn shops need the money.
Yeah.
So it's like I know a lot of. There's one in Harlow. You walk past it. I saw this was a couple of years, probably a year or two ago. I saw a Cartier ladies Panther in there for 600 quid, and I could have bought that. I could have flipped it for 1,500 at the time. All day long, I didn't have the money back then because it was probably about 3 or 4 years ago, and I was working for another company. I didn't have a lot of money, but it was a couple of days before payday as well. I think it was skin, but. Yeah, I think that the whole market of where it's at now is in terms of Rolex subs. I personally didn't see them going over 10. They are, and it's just something you got to think about. Like, I think it's going to sort of level out. I don't see them going crazy higher than that.
It's got to, I think.
Got to keep going up.
No, it's got to level out.
Yeah, it's got to. It can't be. It's not like in 20 years' time, you don't want to be paying 20k for a sub.
No,
you might be, because obviously the ones will be discontinued by then, and that's a different story. That's like saying you pay 20k for a nice old sub now,
yeah,
like a 5513, really nice one,
yeah,
or a old GMT,
yeah.
50,
It's crazy.
100k,
It's crazy.
depending on stuff, or Bakelite GMTs, they go for like hundreds, But in terms of current like modern stock, if they do a if we do go into a recession at some point, which we could do because of whole
everything
coronavirus,
that's happened with COVID,
it's more than possible, more than likely even. But it's just going to be harder. Put it on. It's going to be harder for people to be able to afford those watches, but for us it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Because we'll be able to buy those watches at a bit of a better rate than we would. It's like if you're a landlord and the housing market goes down, you could look at it in a way where, oh fuck, your portfolio's dropped, but you can buy more houses and next year it'll be twice the amount.
No, it's interesting. It's interesting.
It's like crypto.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Or like the stock market.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to talk about, though.
Well, yeah, he just mentioned it while I was getting my hair cut, and I was just like, oh, yeah, good point. Yeah.
Mm.
No. But yeah.
Yeah, because it's happened before, and we've been through it before. Obviously, it was hit very hard, but
yeah.
But it's always like anything. There's always a way out of it,
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Okay. Yeah, I think that's quite interesting.
Yeah. Let us know if you like the set as well, because we've like stepped it back.
We've moved away from the wall.
Normally we're right against the wall.
It is looking a bit thrown to get like, I don't know.
We've rushed this, to be fair, because it's 1:30 in the morning.
Now,
nearly 2.
Yeah, 1:15 in the morning. So it's like, we want to try and add a bit. It's hard in this room, man. It's so hard.
It's very skinny.
Thing is, if we do get this office space and we do get the 2 desks, we can do it properly.
Yeah, and we won't have to mess around with setting up
all this
cameras and lights all the time.
I do want to get an office, though. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Hopefully in the next couple of months.
I can't stop yawning now. This is going to be a yawn podcast.
Because it's late.
I know.
That's what it is.
The other thing I was going to move over to cars quickly.
Yeah.
Because Ferrari just announced the Daytona SP3.
Yeah, you showed me it.
Which is a V12 homage to the SP3 or it's the race car, the Le Mans car.
Yeah. It's fucking cool, I don't mind that.
Yeah, it's really cool. Well, this was the conversation I was.
Is it road legal?
Yeah. I'm just trying to check what car it's paying tribute to.
An old Daytona. Is that what it is?
No. It's a Le Mans car.
Oh.
Anyway. Yeah, it's paying homage to another car. It looks really cool. It's gonna have It's one of their like hypercar series, like LaFerrari-esque cars. SF90. They always do these sort of cars. They are milking it a little bit at the moment. I feel like with like the SF90 was like people went fast. It was okay. Obviously the LaFerrari was like a big.
Did you like that new Roma thing?
It's okay.
A lot of people didn't like it. I like it.
It is what it is. It's just. It's like it's nothing special.
Yeah.
Like, it's a Ferrari. You're not going to say no, but
that top TGE really didn't like it. I don't think.
It's just not fun. When someone like him, obviously he's got lots of cool cars. It's like when I get into like a Mercedes or an Audi or whatever, I'm just not fussed by it. It's really nice to sit in it, but as a car, it's like And for him, he's probably dumbed down to that level now. The way as he gets to a Roma, yeah, it's comfortable sitting in it. It's a Ferrari, but it's a Grand Tourer. It's not like an exciting supercar kind of thing.
Big fly in it.
Yeah, there was a big like.
What is that?
Moth or something. It's been going on for ages.
Is it? Oh, fuck.
What is cool is obviously the conversation I always have, because I'm looking for a car. Do I go like modern A class, C class, whatever, nice LEDs, nice interior, all of that, or do I go and get like a 2008 Z4 Coupe with 3-litre engine, close to 300 horsepower? Remember, I'm quite young, my insurance bracket and everything, so I'd be pushing it on the insurance side. Price wise, they're like 12, 14 grand. Mercedes 30k for the spec I would want.
Yeah.
You know, what am I gonna want to? Would I want to give up on that nice interior, having all the modern features for
And
a
then
driver's
pay
car with
your
a manual
insurance.
gearbox, bit more
Yeah.
insurance, but do you know what I mean? So there's this whole debate about, do you get like, for a guy who likes cars, do you go for like something modern, clean, whatever? Do you get, there's this, some cars. So I've got that classic Alfa Romeo. The reason I love it, there's no tech inside it. It's just driving. It's
Yeah.
classic Italian, nice leather seats, classic Italian everywhere, like really cool looking car. Manual gearbox,
Yeah.
proper raw car. And I have more fun in that car than I would in a Mercedes.
Yeah.
But the thing with the Mercedes is it looks cool, it's comfortable, getting it heated seats,
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah. I mean, if I was you, if you're looking, ideally, you would not want what I've got, because it's not a driver's car. It's just like a sort of luxury, like getting it and just chill. It's not fast. It's not
My issue as well is, how many horsepower is it?
114.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Got the right answer.
Only 114. Yeah.
Not
It's
160.
just like a chilled car. It's not for you because you're more driving focused.
Yeah, I mean, the
I
thing
don't
is,
care
I
about that
wouldn't
sort of
mind. Like, I'd still happily be in that car and drive it day to day. I have no issues with it. My thing is though, like,
Yeah, but then if you're doing that, it's a lot of money to be spending on something that you're going to be not really enjoying.
but then you don't care that much, news.
But I enjoy it because I don't really care about performance.
But this
I
is
don't
what
really
gets me.
care about
Part of me does care
speed,
about the interior.
Well, then, in an ideal world,
You
want
get an A35.
an A35, or not even A35, because you would be a rear wheel guy. You're a rear wheel drive kind
AMG
of guy.
GT,
AMG GT or
Audi
or
R8,
C63.
C63, but it's not going to happen, is it? Yeah.
Yet,
Give us a few years,
2 years.
and
Julius will be in a smart car,
yes,
and I'll be on a bicycle.
you'll be on a Robert. Actually, I'm not saying that's harsh.
What did you say?
Let's say garbage truck.
Oh yeah,
But they actually get paid quite well, to be fair.
Yeah.
They could probably afford a C63 if they go on strike a few times.
Yeah, probably.
I'm cutting that out. I don't want to be a cunt. Yeah, so there's this whole thing, but yeah, so that Ferrari SP3, as cool as it is, I still have a Ferrari Enzo or a LaFerrari.
Yeah.
Because it's classic. Like it's even like the LaFerrari, it's a bit getting a little bit like the tech's a little bit. It's not all like screens everywhere like a Tesla or like your A class. So it's like,
yeah, I think that's going to age pretty quickly.
that's the other thing, your A class will age quickly.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like really cool now. It's like having iPads as driving things, which is weird, but like cool. But in 20, 30 years time,
Thing is though, yeah, well, not even 20, mate. Fucking few years
in
time,
like
it's gonna
5
be out of
years
date.
time,
Yeah,
it'll be out of date. But
the thing with it, so the Z4, for example, you can go and get CarPlay fitted in, and that does modernise it a little bit. It's something I'd consider doing. So I just need to have a think, really.
yeah, I reckon you should go Z4 CarPlay.
Well, the thing is, as well, especially
But
with
it's
that
insurance. Like,
yeah, I know. If I can get the insurance right, then I'll do it. The thing is, as well, the supercar rally, Wacky Races.
Yeah.
Obviously, I do that. I run that with a few people, and I need a fast car for that. I can't be sitting doing it in an A class.
Yeah.
Like when me and you go, we can't be going in a freaking A class because it's a performance car thing. So it probably suits me better. But I just want something newer. It's 2008.
Yeah. But then again, it's like you are quite young still to be
That's
getting
the
into
issue.
anything big. Like even getting insured on my car cost me like nigh on £200 a month at the moment. It's less than that actually. So it's a bit less than that. I think it's 140 something quid a month.
Mine
goes down. It's gone down this month actually to £84
Yeah,
a month.
that's what I pay for the Mini.
Yeah,
I've got like a little 1.4 Mini at the moment, which I hate.
mm.
But yeah.
Yeah. But then like I was looking at the A35 because I can the amount of money I'm paying for my IA class. It's got everything on it. It's like the highest
you
spec
can get a
phone
low
you can
spec
get.
A35.
I could get a lower spec, A35.
You want the LEDs and all that though.
Yeah, it would have been with LEDs,
Oh,
but it
really?
wouldn't have been any. It would have been mine's Premium Plus with like all the add-ons, like a panoramic sunroof, the electric seats, and like literally everything you can spec on it. But with the A35, I wouldn't have had. I would have had premium, not Premium Plus. So I would have had the LEDs. Would have had the dual screens.
The big screens.
Yeah, no, sorry. It wouldn't have had the dual. It wouldn't have had them screens. It would have the smaller ones. But I can't have that.
No.
I just can't have that because I've seen that my friend's got that one. I can't get that one. Not being a snob, but like, I just don't like the way it looks.
No, I don't like how it looks either.
It just looks really dated, and even though it's a fucking brand new car, it's literally a year's difference.
Yeah.
But you know, the insurance was the price was the same, right? It's actually a little bit cheaper to get the A35 a month. I think it was like £5 cheaper.
Really?
Yeah, it was, because at the moment I pay. I'm not gonna say how much I pay, but like I pay a decent amount for my car, and then it was like £5 cheaper for the A35 for a year prior to mine. But the insurance was £3,000 a year, and I wasn't willing to pay £3,000 a year insurance for 2 to 3 years while I have the car for 2 to 3 years. Yeah. There's no point.
No, makes sense. You know? Makes sense.
I will if I'm 25 and I can get like,
cheap,
fuck it, I'd do it definitely. Of course I would. But then again, it was like it doesn't have the screens. I'm not really a performance guy anyway. I really only wanted it for the noise.
You really are a performance guy, by
the
car you bought.
So I just couldn't see myself paying that sort of money for insurance. But if
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Even if I get the A200, I think anyway.
A200.
220.
A220.
It's 180 horsepower, something like that.
They are rapid. What about C-Class?
Yeah, there's that option as well. But
C-Class is fucking cool though.
Yeah, I don't know. Other thing.
I was going to get a C-Class. I don't know why I didn't. I didn't really look into it. I think I like the A-Class interior.
A bit bigger as well. Suits you more.
Yeah.
Having a bit of space to put stuff in the back and things.
Yeah, it suits me a bit more. Big dog and I, but I don't take my dog in there. Yeah. He hasn't been in there. He scratched it to pieces.
Okay. I mean, that covers that bit. What else?
That's about it. What's the time now?
24?
Yeah, fuck it. That's an hour, isn't it? Nearly. Cut 10 more minutes and that's an hour.
Fuck yes, let's get out of it.
That was good though.
Yeah, it's alright. I mean, I'm just trying to think. So yeah, we're going to try and get next episode. We'll get a guest on.
Yeah.
Josh. He'll sit right there. Then we'll get Soho Watch Company. Get Will. Get James. Get some guests on.
Yeah.
Get some more interesting conversations.
Yeah.
Meet some new people. But yeah, what have you got from now till we next record?
Rings to design. I've got.
I feel like we say this every episode.
Yeah, I know. Rings to design, stock to make. Still, obviously, silver to buy.
Yep. I'm still working on the website.
Yeah. That's about it.
I mean, one thing we need to look at is obviously knowing like what stock we have and like organizing that into like collections and like engagement rings, men's rings, women's rings, and then so I can start laying out the website and seeing how it's going to work, making the right graphics for it and all that.
Because we've also talked about this before, but I've got other stuff we're going to be selling. So we're going to be selling straps.
Obviously.
We're going to be selling watch boxes.
Well, we might hopefully get Wolf on.
But I mean, that as well. And we've also seen a few other
people. Soho Watch Companies products.
Soho. We're going to be doing original like Rolex boxes, like the original stuff.
Adverts.
Yeah,
which we
vintage
showed
adverts.
In
We're going to do
framed. All sorts of goodies.
Stuff from Will. We're going to do.
Hopefully in the future, like luxury items as well, like Louis Vuitton wallets and bags and things.
Yeah, bags like stuff like that. We're going to do. What's the other thing I was going to say? It's called like misc sort of thing, like miscellaneous bits, like they do like the Rolex spoons. I've got loads of those. I've got just like bits and bobs, like Rolex memorabilia sort of thing. We're going to have a memorabilia page, and then I've had permission from the Mondani family to be an authorized dealer for their books.
Oh, cool.
Which is cool.
We might have a few niche brands we're going to bring on as authorized dealers.
Yeah, we've got a few of them in the pipeline, maybe.
Just in case people want to buy them.
Yeah.
You know, they're not not everyone's taste, but just get some other bits on that people might not necessarily normally know.
Interesting, isn't it? It's a spider there. Get out of it. Yeah, so we've got some interesting stuff, but we just have to see what happens.
Cool. So next episode we'll have Josh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really bad if we don't have Josh now.
We'll figure it out. We'll have the keys on.
We'll get the geezer on.
We'll get the geese on. Really good.
He ain't got much to do with his days. He ain't got a lot of. He ain't doing much of his time.
No.
So okay.
Sweet.
Outro.
Show your nan.
We say something else.
Suck your mum. Show your nan.
Oh, I hate this outro.
Show your dog. Like it on Twitter.
Tell your mum you love them.
Yeah. Okay, that's weird.
No, just like, tell your mum you love them.
Yeah, and then what else?
That's not weird.
Subscribe, like.
Give your dad a hug.
Do that as well if you want.
Say hi to your uncle.
Don't do that. Dodgy, mate. No. Yeah, that's it. Like the video. Show your nan.
What's the music?
It's like, do. I don't actually remember. It's like Drake, and it's like, and then it goes fades.
I'm outside in.
I'm outside in an NG.
Alright, see you later.